just gonna say it. This is one of the best X-Men movies ever made. Hey guys, this is Critic and Fan. Tonight we are reviewing the movie Logan, starring Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. And I believe this is their last film. I hope not, but if it is, I'm okay with it because this film was amazing. The plot of this movie, Logan, he's a limo driver just trying to get cash to take care of Xavier because he's slowly losing his mind. And when he goes into a seizure, he could kill people with his mind, not meaning to. So that's why Logan is trying to make money to take care of him, for medication and things like that. And of course, this one lady, she shows up with a little girl. She's like, "This is my daughter. Please take us over here. I'll pay you. I know who you are. I know what you do." And he's like, nah, I don't do that anymore. Leave me alone, woman." Of course, he ends up helping them. Things go south. And so he has to take Xavier and this little girl on a road trip to get her to safety. Of course, spoiler alert. Not really, but I have to say it anyways. The little girl is X-23. She has 2 claws on her hand and a claw on her foot. They pretty much stuck to her origin story. They tweaked it a little bit, but not too much that would upset anybody. But if it does upset you, just move past it. The opening moments with Wolverine is one of the best and most brutal moments I have ever seen. They finally made the movie that we all wanted. Wolverine has claws. Homeboy has claws, right? And yeah, he's punched people, he's stabbed people, he's poked them. But not like this. They take it to the next level. This is the Wolverine movie we all want to see. They show everything with him. They're not holding back. In the opening scene, when they show up, like, okay, it sets the pace for this movie and the tone and everything. And of course, X-23, that little girl, psycho. She turned it up though. She's like, wow, wow. Not those sound effects, but you get the picture. The girl who played her did an amazing job. And this movie is one of the more emotional X-Men movies out of all of them. There's a lot of talking between Xavier and Logan, and those scenes where they're together are phenomenal. They're 2 amazing actors, and they pull it off. They take it to like the next level. This movie had me feeling all these different kind of emotions about people I've never met and characters that don't exist. And I'm like, oh my goodness. That's how I was throughout this film. And of course, if you've seen all the X-Men movies previous, you care a lot about these characters. And if you haven't, that's fine because this is a self-contained movie. You don't need to see anything else before this because they pretty much explain everything. And here's the thing about Wolverine. He has, healing powers and the adamantium covering his body, so he's pretty much indestructible. So it's hard to find somebody that makes a threat for Wolverine. But they pull it off here. They give a reason for his aging, why he isn't healing as well. They make him vulnerable and makes the fight scenes a lot more intense. And of course, there are tons of Easter eggs throughout this for comic books and the movies. It's great. A little negative though, towards the end of the second act, it does start to slow down a little bit like most movies. It starts to feel long. But the last act, it's amazing. They have a great fight scene. They bring it back up and you forget about the slowness of this film. And they do things in this that I didn't think they were going to do. I was shocked. And I'm glad they did it. I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But it was amazing. Please, like us on Facebook. Follow us at Twitter at critic_and_fan. Subscribe to this page. Leave a comment. Also, I found out just the other day that YouTube's been blocking some of the comments that people have been posting. I'm not sure why. I'm going to look into it, try to fix it, so that way when people post comments, I can see them and we can respond. Some people might be wondering where the critic's at. Our schedules aren't lining up. He's far away, so it's hard for him to get down and do a movie review. But he will be back soon. Please have a good evening.